Welcome to the HeadKanon podcast, everybody. I'm your host. Should I do Crockett? Cyber Climate?
No,
I'm Crockett.
Do your name.
Yeah.
I'm Crockett. This is Bryan. Tay.
I'd say over there.
What?
How's it going? Boy?
Yeah.
I have a question. I have a proposition for you
Yeah.
guys. How big is a chicken pot pie?
Depends.
This is I did not. Okay, so all right. So why I'm bringing this up? I was on TikTok. I was watching, like, someone had posted cold openings for The Office, and then I've seen this episode 1,000 times, but it never really clicked in my brain. Is like Michael makes a pot pie, and then he like falls asleep, and then they change the clocks and everything so everyone can go home early.
Mm-hmm.
But they were like, Michael ate a entire family-sized chicken pot pie.
Yeah.
He proceeded to pull from a microwave, pull out an actual pie,
the pie
size of a chicken pot pie.
Yeah.
About that thick, probably.
I've never seen a chicken pot pie
Not
big.
big. You've always seen the tiny little chicken pot
That's
pies.
how. That's my concept of chicken pot pies, were these miniature, tiny little frozen little pies for
It
you.
can be anything. I fucking love chicken pot pies.
Chicken pot pies are fucking delicious. Yeah.
I love them.
But yeah, the OG chicken pot pie is like a I think it's bigger than a bloody pie. It's like
It looked fucking huge. Like it looked like.
and about that thick, maybe.
yeah. They make it like in a cake tin.
Your
No.
mom didn't make them before.
The cake tin?
Yeah, they make them in like a
Pie
pie
All right,
tin.
now
yeah.
imagine this: like you're sitting down to eat your chicken pot pie for an actual pot pie,
Yeah.
and you cut out a slice.
Yeah.
You're not gonna eat that like regular pie, are you?
Yeah.
You can't cut a chicken pot pie like a fucking like a miniature, because
me-
like when you eat a miniature chicken pot pie, dude, you just like start in the center and this. There's
Yeah.
no way you're cutting
See,
a good slice
The
of
little
it.
mini round brands from Banquet, the red box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are my go-to chicken pot pies.
Yes.
So
The only pot pies that exist.
no, there's more of them.
In my universe.
They gotta eat them. So this is how I start off.
Yeah.
Eat the soft crust, the
Yes.
main base.
Oh god,
so
the
thing
best
at the
part,
top, right?
the fucking best.
Then
part.
I eat the insidings. Then after that, I go around the shape of the bowl. Then I eat the crumbs, the crust last.
We're all living in
I've
a
been doing this
simulation.
for 20 plus
hey,
years.
let me tell. Let me
Am I
put
the
you on.
only animal that when I eat a chicken pot pie, just fucking just the whole thing? I just
No,
take a
it's-
bite of crust and filling and crust.
You get the crust too.
Yeah,
No, man, you got to.
I don't have a process to eat a chicken pot
It's just
pie.
a habit I've been doing
I
since I was a
just,
kid.
just fucking stick my spoon right in
sounds-
This is
there.
how you eat a chicken pot pie. You start in the middle. You get that ooey gooey crust, that ooey gooey bitter. You do the ooey gooey middle, and then you start. You work your way through the fillings, and then once you just have this big
I like
ring
that
of crust.
soft like crust.
This is what you do.
Yeah.
You take your finger and you just break it off,
Yeah.
and then you eat it like a fucking chip, where it's like soft, gooey, and then you
Yeah.
have a hard
like
crunch on the end, like a
soggy.
pizza.
Soggy from the gravy. I love that shit.
Oh man!
Or
No,
some freaks
Yeah.
throw the chicken pot pie in a bowl, mash that shit up.
no, what?
That's my father.
The fucking
Hate that so much.
you making
Totally
gruel.
that out.
It dries it. I tried it once. It dries it out because the crust. All right,
Yeah,
that sounds
yeah.
weird.
Yeah,
I tried
what?
it.
No, yeah.
Turns into a paste.
Not more like a
Yeah,
something.
it's just kind of like a glop.
Ugh.
Yeah. It looks the same.
Why is
just-
your dad eating prison food for
It looks like
what?
prison. Pot pie looks like prison food.
Pot pie. Pot pie would be like the gourmet prison food. Have you guys ever seen those TikTok videos where they're like they show you how to cook like
Like,
Prison food?
ramen
Yeah,
noodles and
they're-
shit.
like ramen noodle? Like
That
they're
guy
like crusting
I
up.
can't say the word, but the guy was cooking noodles. He's a jack guy. He's like, cut this out.
Yeah.
He's like, these will never get strong. He's like this. You ever seen that video? Yeah,
No.
like 10 packs of ramen noodles and fucking the seasoning and like stirring that shit up.
That's so
Like,
funny.
he, like you guys eating broccoli and chicken, like you'll never get strong. So he just made this big ass thing of ramen noodles.
I saw one guy make tamales with like hot Cheetos.
In
Like
prison?
inside the bag, yeah.
You see that fucking video where they were grilling in prison?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
no, they
they're
use the
making.
stairs.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like this, there's a whole. I can't get on that TikTok. I don't know how to find that TikTok anymore. But prison TikTok was insane.
Yeah,
like
it's
some of
wild.
these guys are getting phones in and they're showing you how to make like cooking videos.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen the people that like got out of prison and then teach you how to make prison food.
Yeah.
I've not seen
Them get the phone in prison.
Getting
and
the phone in the prison and teaching you
They're
how to
always
make
shady, like little quality videos.
Yeah.
I don't know how
That's
they even
fucking bananas.
got away with this one, but they were making. They had a fire underneath the stairs, and they're using the stairs as a grill.
I don't know. Fuck, they would.
How are they starting a fire in prison and then not setting off some kind of alarm?
Oh my god.
It's called like, give me a plate and I shut up. Yeah, they were grilling.
That's fucking crazy.
Like some kind of staircase thing.
Is that like that cannot be like a prison sanctioned
That was
activity?
prison. I remember that.
Yeah, it was
No,
prison.
it's a prison, but like
No, that's what I'm saying.
get
Though.
caught, then-
No one, but where's the guards where there's a whole, they're starting a whole fire underneath these stairs. And then there's like ones where they take they get like a little tin and then they're like with the lighter and they're like cooking pieces of meat.
yeah,
Like what?
I've seen that one. I've seen people you put a tea candle or something like that in like a
Toilet
old
water.
can, and then like making like just little pieces of meat, and
There's
grilling them.
I can't remember what drink they make, but you can make it with toilet water, like some kind of wine or some shit.
Yeah,
Toilet
they call it
wine.
toilet wine.
Toilet
yeah,
wine.
with toilet paper and shit.
What?
It's like you put toilet paper
It's
in
like-
it for the starch,
No.
and then you put bread in there and let it ferment. Yeah, some shit like that.
I think they get like grape jelly too.
Yeah, yeah. For
They
the
just
sugar,
let it
'cause you need the
marinate in their
sugar.
toilet.
Yeah, that's what
That's a,
that's a hard life.
what
man.
is,
Before we go
Yeah.
to the main topic, I thought it was the little topic I'm trying to keep trending throughout
Yeah.
this career. Mm-hmm. What did you learn last week? One
What?
thing.
What did I learn last week?
oh, we had a correction last week.
You had a correction?
Yeah, someone messaged us. I didn't get to read the message.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The string theory thing.
Yeah,
Someone said that we are incorrect about the string theory.
Who said that? On what?
it was an Anime Lounge podcast. Here, I'll read the
On
comment.
Red Circle?
It was on Instagram. So Anime Lounge podcast, shout out to you. Said, hey guys, I don't know if it's been brought to your attention yet, but in your episode 101, where you talked about string theory, I gotta say you explained it wrong. String theory is kind of like the smallest possible thing anything can be is a string-like object. It can be vibrated into a specific frequency to make matter what we see today. I think we're confusing your web description with an alternate theory describing a multiverse. Hope this helps. Keep up the good work. From Anime Lounge podcast.
I know
So
those guys.
we got a we work with
Yeah.
them.
So
on-
string
on
theory
Circle.
is not, I have a whole computer in front of me.
String theory is like a different thing.
I feel like if I got
apparently.
an iPad, my life would change.
Yeah, you should. I do like iPads. But what did I learn last week? I learned lighting. I learned better lighting. I got a new lighting set for narrative filmmaking, and it looks fucking delicious. So I learned better lighting, and I learned how to use an old 4.6K camera. That was it. How about you?
I learned that tree kangaroos is a thing.
That what was it?
Tree kangaroos.
Tree? What the fuck is a tree kangaroo?
A kangaroo lives in a tree.
That cannot. Is that a new is that a species?
Yeah, it's real.
Aren't
Is
they
it-
called
but is
koala
it-
bears?
No.
Is it as big as a kangaroo?
They're about no, they're not.
Okay.
Not to my knowledge.
That would be, dude.
Don't
If a
look like
kangaroo dropped from a tree, I would kill myself on the spot. That sounds terrifying.
That's a koala.
No, it's not koala. It's a different species.
Don't koalas have aren't they like the pouch beast?
No, they're marsupials, but
Or marsupials. I seen that video.
they're
Here's in it.
marsupials.
What is it she said?
The marsupials.
Tree kangaroo.
Fuck,
That is
I
a
can't remember
proper
the
thing.
video.
Oh my god, I love them. Brian, put a picture of a tree kangaroo.
What is a tree kangaroo?
Look at this little feller.
Dude, it's just a brown koala.
It's not a brown koala.
It is a brown koala.
Look at him. Oh my
Look at the
god.
snouts, not a koala.
Look at him.
They look like miniature.
They like kangaroos.
They
Similar.
look like miniature bears.
Yeah, they look so cute. I love them. All right. What
It's
did you
like
learn
if
last
you took if you cross a kangaroo between a koala, that's what you'd get.
week? Probably.
Maybe like a capybara in there and a bear.
Capybara.
What a strange creature.
Yeah, I would cry if I got.
I'd
to
hit
pet
it. I'd hit it with a stick if I saw that thing. I'd be like, get out of there.
Shoot 'em
Get
with
out of
a
my
BB gun.
tree.
Fucking freak.
Do you guys know turkeys sleep in trees?
No.
That's great. You
When
never
they do-
think that, right? You think they would nest down. They sleep in trees.
You see wild turkeys from where I'm from.
How do they get in the tree?
They're a bird.
They can't fly.
Yeah, they fly up there.
Turkeys can't fly.
They can't fly long.
They like chickens a little bit.
No.
You never seen a turkey? Yeah, a turkey
They can glide a little bit. That's terrifying.
they have like the Superman jump or Superman jump. You know?
Superman leap.
Yeah, they're like this, like
Just
boom.
leap from building to building.
Yeah.
Damn.
What'd you learn last week?
What I learned last week?
You don't have to be big to something.
Like one thing in my actual life that I learned.
Just something. It don't have to be important. Just you learn something.
I learned how to edit a little bit of audio.
That's pretty good. Check out Crockett's cyberpunk video. Looks great.
Don't ask me what I learned. I don't learn a lot. Don't ask me that.
You learn something every
I'm
single day.
learning string theory right now, where it's a point like it's a point like particle theory or particle physics are replaced by one-dimensional objects called strings.
Yeah.
This is close to my spaghetti theory.
It's the same thing. So yeah, Anime Lounge podcast, string theory. We were wrong. Thank you for the correction. And then
Anyway,
how are we feeling about? Let's do both. Let's do both of these today. How are
What
we
was the
feeling?
other one?
How are we feeling about the fucking Avatar movie? Hey, how are we feeling about that shit? Because
I admit this topic was in a moment, but as a time, it's very fucking odd that this movie. Prior to this movie, just pure silence.
yeah,
There was no one talking about it
no,
for a very long. Not because it wasn't. Even though they mentioned there was sequels coming, no one talked about it. But all of a sudden, when you're getting close to the movie, everyone cares about it. I see these viral weird tweets out of the fucking blue.
wow, I can't believe blah blah blah.
Yeah, stuff
Like
this.
it's really whooping ass on this plane right here.
That's exactly who I'm talking about. Like, are you? No one fucking knows that character. Cut it out. You Google that guy before you.
I do love a good mob justice where everyone just piles on and they're like, no one knows these characters. Stop acting like you know all these
Yeah,
characters.
I don't know the fuck that Nichirachar or what is it? I
I didn't even know how to say it
at all. I just remember the white guy and the girlfriend.
yeah, that's it. I don't even remember the guy that
And
had
the
the
general
scar in
guy.
his face. Yeah,
I looked at clips the other day. What's that guy's name? Something. He's the guy from Don't Breathe. He's that guy.
yeah. I don't know his
Link.
fucking name.
He was that guy was the Rachel Dolezal.
What?
What did you say?
Do you guys? I think that's her name, Rachel. It's Rachel. I think
Oh, Rachel Dolezal.
Dolezal. Yeah.
The lady that pretended to be black.
Oh, what happened to her?
She got fucking destroyed online and then like just quit being a
Like
personality.
4 years ago, right?
it was like almost like 6 or
I found
7.
out the other day she got an OnlyFans.
No. That's not bad.
It's so stupid.
I hate the world we live in.
Yeah.
It's that easy, huh? And she like what, 50 now or whatever?
She was like 20 when we.
I'm
No,
convi-
wait,
I-
she was
She was like
20.
27 or something like that.
She looked older than that. Like she looked 30 when she first came
Yeah,
out.
because when you're racist, it just makes you look older.
She
all
like
the
tan her
time.
skin too.
Yeah,
I think-
that's probably why.
What's her name again? I gotta.
Was she not racist? I think she like
No, she wanted to be a black woman.
She
But
wanted
was
to be a
white
black
woman.
woman.
she was
so
like
bad.
the opposite of racist.
No, she was fetishizing black people. That's racism.
That fucking young girl that's doing that black impression on TikTok. Everyone's roasting.
Oh,
What-
I don't think I know who this she is.
She makes. I don't want to talk about. I'm giving her a platform. Never mind.
Anyway,
It's fucking stupid people.
She's 44.
Yeah,
she's
like,
44.
let me see.
yeah.
This is the woman I'm talking about. Pull it up.
Yeah, Rachel Dolezal.
Don't she have like a blondish curly hair? Last time I seen her.
This chick.
Yeah, exactly her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that woman.
Yeah.
but
That's a
yeah,
How do
that's
you know that?
what
She has OnlyFans.
I saw that on Twitter. Someone was posting about it.
You
They're
know,
like,
Bernie Mac's daughter from the TV show has OnlyFans.
oh, from TV, not his actual
Yeah.
daughter,
What was her name? Wasn't Vanessa?
baby girl.
No, not that one.
Oh.
No.
No, the
that
older one.
Yeah.
How old is she? She gotta be old now.
Her 30s. Probably 30s.
Interesting.
Is she 30? Nah, it should be like
OnlyFans has caused a weird cultural shift. It's just like
everything in the last like 5 years has warped every single thing. We're not the same people we were.
5 years
I mean,
ago.
like that. I know that like goes. That's a normal saying. It's like
Yeah.
This is
definitely you're
stupid.
not like
Hold on.
5 years. You're like
Pause it. We were talking about Avatar. How do we transition to that? I don't know at all.
well, the way he transitioned into a blue person, we're transitioning into a whole nother
They had a sex
type
scene
of
in that
race.
movie.
They did. And they try to pretend that it wasn't a sex scene by being like, oh, they connect through their hair.
So I learned that.
Totally fucking.
I hate Avatar.
Avatar is a horrible shite movie.
Let me see.
Avatar
Let me
is a
tell you how.
shite
Let me
movie.
have an experience. Me and my friend, we were gassed up. We're like, this
Yeah.
movie going to be balling. This movie, we're like just blown away from like the trailers of like just
I don't remember
because
trailers.
when the movie was releasing, it was like the biggest deal because of just
Yeah.
how insane it looked.
Yeah.
Which granted, it does look good,
Not anymore. I looked at clips. It don't.
The
Well,
special
it-
effects look
yeah.
crazy back
but
in the
it's
day.
what for 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for 2009, like, to your point, like the
No, it
special
was
effects were so
fantastic.
good in
Yeah.
2009 that they look on par with what we have now.
Yeah.
But that's still like, but the effects from 2009 to the new movies that are coming out did not get significantly better.
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
that's so it kills the point of the newest one because it's like we reached the point where it's kind of normal now.
Yeah, it's just what
technology.
shit looks like.
I do say the water effects in that trailer looks awesome though.
Yeah, I think I don't know who did the. There's a couple of like studios that I know do some crazy water simulations, and I wonder if they're the ones that worked on it.
Probably.
But yeah, so you went to see the trailer. The trailers are good.
Yeah, well, we saw the trailer. So me and my friend, however we're old in fucking 2009, like we're kids, went to go see this movie.
You saw it in the theaters.
Yeah, saw it in theater. Saw it on the opening night. Theater was packed,
Same. I remember I had a similar experience.
and I remember sitting there through it. I'm like, this is the worst story I've ever seen.
I remember there were like stories where people were killing themselves because they want to go to Pandora. Remember that
What the
controversy?
fuck? That
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
That's the culture impact the movie did.
Jesus fucking
Was
Christ.
people,
It
killing themselves to go to Pandora.
it was annoying though after that, like, because I remember there was like on the Cleveland show they were doing like
I don't remember that.
they did like I remember like animated shows would do like Avatar skits, and then you would just see skits of Avatar all the time, and it was
Really?
always just annoying. I always hated seeing anything. I was like, why are you parodying
I haven't
this?
seen-
Do not parody the Avatar. And then there was YouTube videos parodying it.
Really?
Yeah, it was so stupid because I'm like, I hate this fucking. It's so dog shit, and I'm like, why are we still embracing it?
I don't remember none of the like parodies from it.
Yeah, there was a
Like
time.
no, I'm not trying to drag on a movie. Like, I don't care for the movie, but I didn't hear nothing about.
Well,
shit
not
like
now,
that.
but I mean, yeah, back when it first came out, those first few years, dude, it was like,
No comics or books, nothing after it, nothing.
Yeah, the only thing that I remember post Avatar was that Ryan Gosling sketch from
Oh, the
SNL,
font?
where he's talking about the font and he says, "Who uses papyrus?" and he mentions the Avatar movie font being papyrus.
Oh, that's real. That's not a custom made font.
No,
that's
it's
a real-
papyrus.
the
Yes.
SNL scare, right?
Yeah, the SNL.
Yeah.
No, okay. The only reference I got from what's that rapper? He had a face paint. Yeah, is it Lil Pump?
That was a little pump, yeah.
That's the last time I've seen something relevant to Avatar.
Jesus
That
Christ.
video is so funny.
Was he an Avatar character?
Yeah.
Was he? He was in Avatar?
No,
he did
he-
some face paint shit.
We'll have to find that video
Yeah, yeah,
later.
yeah.
That's
It's
an
a stupid
old
video.
video.
Little Pump just came back with it. Whatever. I'm not gonna. Talk
Yeah,
about
don't get into a little pump.
Yeah, I want the new Avatar movie to like, because they dropped the movie and then they took 15 years.
That pisses me off to
Yeah.
an unbelievable level for no reason why they would take 15. I get it that you're trying to like let the talk. Don't not announce 7 movies,
I think
5
he just-
movies.
No offense, I think he's stroking his ego for all this. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, he absolutely.
waiting for
absolutely
this
is.
technology advances on the shit.
Titanic gave him such a fat head.
not-
James Cameron.
Titanic's a good movie though.
Is it James Cameron that's
Yeah.
directing Avatar?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Wait, you didn't know that?
No, Titanic was Titanic James Cameron too? I
Yeah.
thought-
Yeah. This is known for.
James Cameron got in a boat.
He was
Like
originally-
he got in a
yeah,
little submarine, went down there.
Sorry, I always get him confused with Spielberg.
They hit Godzilla's door.
I
for
always
fun.
get Cameron and
Because of
Spielberg
a white guy
confused.
with white hair.
Yeah.
Well, one's got a hat, one doesn't.
I don't know what James Cameron looked like.
He just looks like a white guy
You know
with-
that meme of that old guy that's like smiling? He kind of looked like that
It's
guy.
a terrible description. The old name of that guy. Oh, that guy. With the,
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
guy?
yeah, that guy.
That's what James Cameron looked
That's
like.
what he kind of looks like.
He looks nothing like that.
Yeah, he kind of looks like him.
That's James Cameron. He looks
Yeah, that's James Cameron.
like he's about to die any minute.
Oh my god. Yeah, James. He's Canadian. Did not know he was Canadian.
Avatar, eh?
He did Titanic. I hate Titanic. I think Titanic is
What?
too long of a movie.
Titanic's a great movie.
It's a
cap.
good movie,
Had
but
on
it's too
VHS.
long. What'd you say?
Have it on VHS. It's a two-parter. Yeah,
If we
50.
get
No,
away,
this is the
if we
part.
get away from movies long enough, people just start saying they hate them.
No,
Yeah.
no,
That's the thing.
No,
I have always unironically and unabashedly disliked Titanic as a film.
Yeah.
It's too long. We know the ending, and it's not interesting. It's just not an interesting story between those two people. Never liked it. I think it's too long. Fuck Titanic.
See the kids sneak on a boat and meet that girl.
Yeah.
Her name.
Story of Lady and the
Rose?
Tramp.
Yeah.
Rose. I don't care about any of the people in
Does
that
this guy
boat.
still original stories and make them his own? He says Lady the Trump.
Yeah.
Oh,
that is-
well, that's essentially what it is. I mean, maybe
Pocahontas.
we should start
He's
really
stealing
looking at his
Disney
back
movies.
catalog.
Remaking Disney movies.
The scam of the century, really.
Because Avatar is literally just Pocahontas.
He waits years to forget about those movies first. Then he makes his
What
movies.
else has James Cameron made? Let's hang on. We may be cracking
Crack
a
the
code
code.
here. What else has this man been making?
He made Titanic.
The fact that
Oh, he did.
he did Terminator, right? Terminator 1 and 2. No, 2 was
No,
2 wasn't him. He just did 1.
I
right?
thought no. Did he? He may have been a producer on it, but I don't think he directed Terminator 2. But I don't. He may have
wasn't for
produced.
1. He wasn't for 1. Terminator 1 and 2 had different directors.
I feel like I know the director, but I can't think of it.
Yeah. Let me see. But Terminator 2 was a great film.
Hell yeah, that's the best
He
one.
directed Terminator 2. He also, or no, wait a minute. Maybe I'm getting mixed up with Alien 2.
Because that would be Ridley Scott. Terminator was Terminator 1 was directed by James Cameron. Terminator 2 was directed by James Cameron. He directed both of them.
Okay,
so we're thinking of Alien.
I did not know
It's
he did
Alien.
Terminator.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Terminator got some merit to it. Terminator's pretty fire.
Yeah, that's a good franchise. Well, it was a good franchise from what I heard. I didn't finish that franchise at all. I stopped at Terminator 3. And that's
You just need 2. You just need
Oh,
one and 2.
not Alien 2, Aliens. He did Aliens.
He did Aliens. Okay, copy.
Yeah.
That's the third one or second?
That's the
one?
second
Second
one.
one.
It's the second Alien.
What's the one with the baby mutant thing?
That would be...
Prometheus.
There's a lot. So Alien with Ridley Scott, Aliens, Prometheus, and there's like another movie, Alien Covenant.
I remember having a crush on what's her lady
Ridley
name?
Scott, not Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott.
What the fuck is it? Ripley.
she looked
What's
good
the
in-
actress?
Sigourney
Weaver.
Weaver. What a
Sigourney
crazy name too. Sigourney.
Sigourney Weaver.
My mouth
She looked
full
good in the
trying to
third
say her name.
Yeah, she's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I loved
yeah.
her in all of those movies.
She's in Avatar.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. She is.
And she's in every Alien movie because she's in the other Alien comedy movie with the.
She's in.
It's like Ted, but it's Alien.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
What's that? You know what I'm talking about. What's those two guys that did Hot Fuzz?
Oh, Simon Pegg
Paul.
and Nick Frost.
Remember that movie, the Alien movie, Paul?
Yes.
She's in that movie.
Interesting.
Because it's funny because, like, oh, she's an alien, so she's in this alien movie. Yeah.
Maybe
I've
she's an
never heard of
alien.
that movie. Maybe she is.
All right, so James Cameron done Titanic, Terminator, Terminator 2, Aliens, Terminator Dark Fate,
What is that?
a shitty Terminator,
When did it come out?
2019, The
What?
Abyss,
The Terminator movie
Did you say? What did you say? The Avengers?
the Abyss,
Oh,
True Lies, Alita, Battle Angel. He did that.
oh, interesting. I thought that was Spielberg.
That movie bombed.
That's
yeah,
a good
the movie's
movie.
apparently
though.
really good. They just didn't get
That makes
marketed well.
sense. That makes sense for the.
That was an anime.
Yeah, it was an anime adaptation.
Or manga, whatever.
Terminator Salvation, Terminator Genesis. He did all the Terminators. Damn, some of them suck. Ghost of the Abyss, Piranha 2, Rambo.
He did Piranha too.
He did Rambo?
He did Rambo Part 2. Why does he always do these sequels?
Yeah.
This man loved doing anything with a 2 in
And
it.
then he took 15 years to make his own goddamn sequel.
He did Point Break.
I know that movie. Who's in it?
That's Keanu Reeves movie
Oh, yeah.
where he's like they steal stuff and they're like extreme.
Was he a hack? No, that's a Hugh Jackman movie. He's a hacker. Remember that movie?
Fuck.
You're talking about Swordfish? I ain't thought about Swordfish in 10 years.
In fact, you remember the
told me it
fucking
was
name.
Swordfish. Damn, he's bringing up a swordfish with huge.
You told me about Swordfish.
It's Hugh Jackman and Halle Berry in that movie.
Yeah,
You got a big, like, 3 monitor on the screen or whatever
and John Travolta.
yeah, I'm hacking in.
to the mainframe. It's around those days. Yeah.
Front loading the mainframe. Remember when you used to say that every other sentence, Crockett?
Yeah.
He got that dog in him.
I hate that meme.
No.
It's like a photo up dog in someone's rib cage. It's so
He got that dog.
What are you
in him.
looking at?
Just James Cameron discography, I guess.
But go back to Avatar. I don't know where this revisionist shit coming from for Avatar.
I don't know. It's weird.
It always happens. It happens. This is not.
But it's odd though, because you saw Hollywood try to push Avatar, like people fucking care. Like I know it's a Twitter bubble we in right now, but when I go to the theaters and see Avatar trailer, everyone's silent.
Yeah.
No one's talking. Just but when there's the other trailer, someone's either laughing or blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Avatar is just like it just fades by.
Just happened.
It just happened.
because it happened in 2009.
That's why they re-released it.
No one cares, and then it's
It made $30 million.
And this release weekend?
Re-release thing.
That pisses me off. That
I don't know who that is. Maybe
That-
the new kids that missed out. They were born around that
Well,
time.
it's a new generation that they're trying to get to. Watch
I was at
movies now,
the
right?
theater last night, and they're playing it in 4D. That's why.
That that has to be the appeal.
That would be the only appeal. Because I was walking by, I was like, "Damn, I need to see me a 4D movie." And then I'm like, "Oh, it's Avatar."
They said,
What the fuck? I like something.
What the fuck is 4D?
kind of funny.
4D is a person in blue dress paint will come over and slap you in the face.
Kind of funny. Said, what's that? Top Gun was fantastic in 4D.
Damn.
I haven't seen
Top
Top
Gun.
Gun, yeah.
I saw Top Gun in standard, and I really wish I saw that in IMAX because that movie bangs.
I'm watching West End tonight. Finally, I got enough time. The movie I bought recently.
Oh yeah, everywhere.
Can't
all
wait
at
to watch.
once.
It's been on my mind all week.
I want to see that.
Shit
I've heard
fucks.
nothing but good things about
It is
that.
a phenomenal film. Those are the same directors that did Swiss Army Man. Have you seen Swiss Army Man?
No, I know what it is. Though. It's been on my list, but I was like,
Yeah, it's good.
I remember the woman from the the martial arts movie from years ago.
Yeah, the Crouching
That's
Tiger,
what I know
Hidden
her
Dragon.
from. Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle Yeoh fucking kills it.
Was she in Shang-Chi?
I don't
Was she like the
know.
mom? No.
I think so.
She was. I think she was.
We're
in Shang-Chi.
dancing a very race line.
No, I think she really was in Shang-Chi.
She might not have been. I think she was though. I remember saying her name. Anyway, yeah, I don't care about the Avatar sequels. They took 15 years. They're like it should have been like 2009 and then 2013 that we got the other movie.
What's her name?
Michelle.
Yeah, she
Yeoh.
was in Shang-Chi.
Yeah, she was cool. Thank God.
Ying now.
What you think?
I'm just sitting here reading the Avatar movies, but there's like
She's on
Avatar
60?
3, 2024, Avatar 5.
They've announced all of them because he shot them all already. They're all shot.
They cannot be looking good though, right?
Well,
They've all been shot.
Then why wait 9 years?
I don't know. I don't know what the fucking situation is.
now I wonder if the CG hate is gonna complain about this movie. Because people all talking about practical effects is always everything.
Dude, they might.
Are we still having that argument?
That's dude. You'd
with
be
people.
I hate how people shit on CG in the Twitter bubble.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's
to me.
very aggravating. It's like shitting on people like who does that shit.
I bet that they don't know that 80% of the shots in a movie are all CG.
Like everything they
don't
like,
know.
the things you fucking love, and those movies sometimes has a lot of CG in it. You don't realize it.
Super simple. Sky replacements happen all the time. Reflection painting happens all the fucking
what's that
time.
movie? The Proposal with Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
There's a whole lake scene in that where they're looking off at a lake and a mountain. It's none of it's there,
Yeah, no, it's all
but
fake.
people wouldn't know that.
People hate shit like that though. They're like, why don't you just go there? That's the argument people make.
But I literally watched the clip and then someone told me that was all replaced. Actually, I was in a film class and they showed me that it was replaced, and I'm like, oh, they just do CGI for regular shit too.
Sometimes they do that and have like a was it like a water? pool
Yeah,
around
they're
them?
in a pool,
Or
and then they
something.
just put a green
Yeah.
screen and then just replace the whole shit.
They were standing on a dock and then just replaced the entire
That's
lake
awesome.
ground, and yeah, I'm like, yeah,
Like
that
a
just
green screen room behind them.
so unless unless someone just someone that has no idea and they're just going in, because a lot of shit I always thought it was weird. I'm like, am I just not seeing it right? Because I'm like, that looks fine.
Yeah, what they're talking
It's
about, I
frame by
think,
fucking frames. That's what they're doing.
that's true. They're doing that. They're finding like the little jitters and some of the masking and stuff like that. But what I think is they mean is like they don't like CGI generated creatures, like completely CG models. Sometimes look a little wonky when they're in that environment because compositing is really fucking hard to do.
Yeah.
And sometimes it looks uncanny because there's no like animation reference and stuff like that.
Depends on lighting too.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they like CG artists like to hide creatures. Like for example, the Godzilla 2014 movie.
Yeah.
He's in darkness most of the time.
Yeah.
And it also gives him better depth too, like his size and his skills and all of that. So a lot of them do that.
So sometimes it's like, but I think that's what they mean when they say CGI sucks, but then they extended to every instance of CGI, and it's such a stupid fucking argument.
You know what also pisses me off is people who will watch an anime and be like, this anime looks really bad, and then they
Pick the
pause.
worst fucking frame.
No, they pause on what's called an in between. If you don't
Yeah.
know what an in between is, that is the motion between the
Frame
key
to the-
points. Yeah, the main frame here and the main frame here. There has to be a drawing in the frame of that where something's stretching and moving.
Makes it
Yeah.
smoother.
Yeah.
Stupid ass.
If you pause it, you're not supposed to see that.
Yeah, you're
It is a
supposed to-
motion.
Man, these the same people like what Bryan made a video about GTA leaks where people genuinely believe Grand Theft Auto 6 was that fucking leak. And people out there like, this looks bad.
Of course, it looks bad.
Fucking dumbasses.
It's not done.
It's stupid people out here.
Yeah.
That's my favorite word lately. There's
Stupid
a lot
people.
of fucking stupid people in this world.
There's
It's
a lot.
aggravating.
There's a lot. But yeah, no, that bothers me when it's about talking about anime because like I don't particularly love Naruto. I'm not a Naruto stan, but
The pain gif.
Yeah, the pain gif.
Yeah.
Like the artist that animated Naruto has a lot of like stretch animation, and he over exaggerates the stretch. And people are just like, "This is why I never watched Naruto. It's an artistic choice."
You can see when anime is going to be like badass. When the art is flat.
Yeah,
No, a lot of shadows. Like Dragon Ball Broly, that's a fantastic. If they can go onwards, I'll be happy.
that's a great art style. Yeah,
it's a great art style.
There's
Flat
two. I
coloring.
think that there's two animating styles that work really well. That flat coloring that they did for Super, and then the one Chainsaw Man is doing.
Is Chainsaw Man 3D?
It's a 3D animated. It's a 2D
They in 2D
style
space.
3D animation. So they're 3D models.
Gotcha. In 2D space.
In like a 3D space, but they're done
Cell shaded?
extremely well. so that they look like 2D animation
So
models.
they'll cell shaded then. Cell shaded then.
And I'm sure that some of it is hand drawn, and there's like some elements that are hand drawn.
Yeah, there is hand drawn elements, but the hand drawn are matching so close to the 3D that it's blending very well.
It just looks really seamless.
So like the Storm games, they're 3D models, but they're using cell shading to make them flat. I love that.
Arc System Works, the guys that do DBFC,
They do it too.
they have a much better 3D model workflow to make it look like anime.
Yeah.
And it's all about like lighting. Like they just like the models have fixed lighting.
But
around them.
I learned how to try to use it in high school, so you can do it in drawing too physically. Make your character look 3D, but it's flat.
Yeah.
It just use literally dark and light colors.
Yeah.
Literally, that's it.
No, it's awesome. It's rendering, and in the traditional sense of the word. But the way that Chainsaw Man is doing it looks fucking insane. Mappa is it Mappa that's doing 3D Chainsaw Man? They have nailed the 3D 2D hybrid anime. It just looks so fucking good.
What does Mappa do? I heard that
Attack
name
on
before.
Titan was their big one, right?
Yeah, Attack on Titan.
What else have they done?
They've done a bunch of stuff in the past. They've always been consistently good though.
There's like 3 studios: Mappa, Bones, and Studio Trigger. That thing that are like really killing the game right now.
Bones. I haven't heard Bones in a minute. Trigger is like they all have like very unique styles.
Kill la Kill
and
was
then what
Trigger.
they like kind of like.
Kill la Kill, I think Kill la Kill was Bones.
They also did Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu guys. Mappa did Jujutsu? Yeah, Jujutsu
That's
Kaisen
such a
sucks.
weird anime that's popular. People love the hell out of that shit. I
Dude,
know nothing
it's so
about
good.
it though.
You should watch it. It's really good.
They also did
It
Zombieland.
subverts a lot of the expectations of shonen.
Is it shonen?
It's a shonen, but it's like a postmodern shonen. It like
Do they have powers or just straight fighting?
they have powers. That's curse energy. That's a pretty cool power system. You
They
should
did
check it out.
also Inuyasha.
Nice.
I can never get into that
I remember watching a lot of Inuyasha.
late at night.
Yeah. Anyway, I think Avatar's gonna. Make
Oh no,
money.
never mind. I read that wrong. Never mind.
We gotta.
We're gonna stop. I think Avatar's gonna make no money, and I want it to make no money.
It's gonna make money.
Yeah, it's just they put so much money into the marketing that people are like.
No, it'll be people who are excited for it and also hate watchers, which I.
That's true. Hate watching is such a dumb concept.
Yeah.
So yeah, Avatar's coming out. When does that come out? Do we
No
know?
idea. December something.
December something? It's coming out in the middle of the fucking
I'll say
holidays.
December 14th.
If you nail that, I'd be well impressed.
I'm good with dates. What's it called? Way of Water.
Yeah, the way of fucking.
The
water.
way to water. The water, brother. We must be blue in the water.
Oh, December 16th.
December. Oh wow, that's pretty good. Yeah. So don't go watch it. I mean, I know a lot of you are, but we should stop.
I'm gonna go hate watch it.
Don't do it.
I don't understand.
I am James Cameron's biggest op.
He's like, what's his name? George Lucas. You don't like my movie, don't watch it.
You don't like that?
He said it with the sequels.
Well, if you don't like the movies, I don't watch it.
I love that.
One of the best videos online was when people saw the Phantom Menace and they still running up hype. And they were like interviewing Star Wars fans at deleted theaters and like, I think I saw the best Star Wars movie ever. Like,
Now it's regarded as like one of the worst.
The movie was terrible. I can't watch that movie at all. It's hard for me to watch that movie.
It wasn't. I mean, it hit its target audience. I
No,
mean, I liked it. I was a kid. I was like, whoa.
I watched the Phantom Menace with like if I watched it now, I'd probably hate it. But I remember like watching it and like having a good time.
Yeah.
Like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
God, 5 years ago?
5 years. Yeah, wait, 5 years ago.
I can't watch that movie. That's probably that. And Han Solo is the worst Star Wars movies for me. I
Solo
can't
is
watch
a pretty
either
bad
of those. I'm minority. I prefer Attack of the Clones over Phantom Menace.
Clone is pretty good. I'll give
People
it
hate that fucking movie.
It's just
Yeah.
it's that weird CGI era where like nothing made sense.
They're clearly in the green screen.
Yeah,
room.
it's like everything is bad and everything looks unnatural, and I don't know. It's just bad writing for those movies, I guess. But whatever. Don't Avatar. I don't want to watch Avatar. I'm not gonna go see it. I'm gonna ignore it the entire way. And I want it to make so little money that they stop editing out the other 5 movies that are coming.
I do want to see this movie eat so
What's
bad.
the next one? Way to Fire.
I don't know. It's
They
some
might
weird shit.
turn green in one movie. Like,
Yeah,
no.
they can have a super transformation. That's gonna happen. Green. You become part of nature.
This is a fucking Piccolo
I just spoiled
content.
the fucking movie.
And Anakia.
Because water means life.
I would love if they become like tree alien
Super
hybrids.
what are they called? What is the species called?
Fucking know.
Avatar.
Navi? The Navi?
You know what needs
That's
five
Clan called, right?
I fucking know.
sequels is the Prey movie.
Huh?
The Prey movie.
Yeah, you want more like
I need like 5 more of those.
Prey.
the one that came out recently with the Predator? in like the Comanche.
Oh, Prey. I'm sorry. Yeah, Prey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still haven't seen that yet.
I haven't seen it either, but I would love to see like that formula in like Japan.
I thought they
that
are.
formula in
Or
like,
you said that. Yeah, you said that last week.
yeah.
That's funny.
Interesting. I like it. So
I think,
What is happening in the show? This show's awkward.
dude, we're gonna hit like you know how we got really sick of zombies.
yeah.
I think we're gonna do that with Japan. I think there's about where I can already tell it now. We're going to hit a wave where we're gonna get too much Japanese
Influence.
It's not influence, but it's just I think American companies are gonna start doing a lot of from like let's say like the success from like Ghost of Tsushima. I think we're gonna see a huge wave of like we're gonna get a ton of samurai and like ninja games and stuff. And I think it's gonna be like the new zombie thing where we're gonna get 15 years of it and we're gonna be sick of it.
Well,
Funny.
people fetishize Japanese culture a lot in America for some fucking reason.
That's
It's
true.
just- it's
That's-
different.
You see it like in modern day cartoons, Cartoon Network, how like animation clearly are anime references or anime inspired. Like the TMT cartoon, they clearly
TMNT, yeah.
people clearly watch anime growing up watching that show.
Yeah, for sure.
Making that show or any other cartoon. Same with video games though. I don't know because it's like there's been Dynasty Warriors for years prior to Ghost of
not
Tsushima.
Chinese.
No, well, yeah, but they have
Chinese,
Japanese one too.
yeah, Dynasty.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna. be
I'm saying like American. I'm saying like we're gonna because like what I'm
Not that
bringing
Japanese titles are going to be like Japanese made titles are not going to be. You're talking about like American made titles.
yeah, like people how we adopted like a billion zombie games, where they're gonna start adopting like a bunch of samurai games.
No, I don't think so. But I will be like, I'm a
Because like
minority.
the next Assassin's Creed is gonna be set in Japan.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't want that honestly. Years ago, I wanted it.
Yeah.
That's what people have been
But
saying
now,
is like
I
it's
gotta
just
go
like
Tsushima.
it's coming. It came
Yeah,
too late.
came too
like
late.
why are
That's
you
true.
guys taking so long to give us what we want?
Same with Team Ninja making that samurai game that looks like a more fanatical.
The Wuon or
Yeah,
Wu-
I see people hype for it. I'm
Song
like,
Wukong, yeah.
yeah.
I can't get hyped. For
Again,
it.
like this is what I mean. We're about to get like 15 samurai games.
You know what I'm getting a little tired of is like Souls-like games.
Thank you, Brian.
I'm tired
for
of
saying
fucking
that.
Souls-likes.
I can't believe a fan said that.
I love Elden Ring. I
Yeah.
love Sekiro. In fact, I love all of the titles that are Souls-like from Software. From Software, Souls-like titles are fine. All of the other people that are jumping into the Souls-like genre, stop it.
Now here's the thing: I'm not a hardcore Souls fan. But
Yeah.
I respect the genre and respect people who like
Yeah.
those games. But it's getting overboard. They're every fucking where now. It's
Yeah.
oversaturated. Bloodborne or Dark Souls 3 did that. I don't know which one did that. Elden Ring made it worse.
Bloodborne was
Christ.
Dark Souls 3 was the one that kind of inspired other people to
Yeah.
like attempt the genre. Because after Dark Souls 3, we saw a huge influx of Dark Souls clones. And none of them are as good as the original one.
Yeah, you
like
see
as Dark Souls.
I don't know. I mean, the only one I know is Lords of the Fallen. Is like
Lords
a
of the
clone.
Fallen, we had Mortal Shell, we had the Code Vein, we had
There's even like 2D games like that too now.
Hollow Knight was a good like they compared a lot to a Souls-like game.
What's Legacy something?
Rogue Legacy?
I think
Those
we
are
we
different.
have to difference between just a hard game and then Souls like.
Well, that's the issue
Yeah.
though, because it's like people.
Because Crash Bandicoot is Souls like.
No, it's
No.
Stop it.
So-
That's what you guys are saying. There's like
no. Souls-like is the very specific element of when you die, you lose a
Yeah.
resource and then you have to go get it.
Yeah.
That's like what
They call it
defines a
Souls
Souls-like.
roguelike. Yeah, that's the term. Like
Yeah.
Returnal, they call it roguelike, but Souls has a similar style to it. Not in terms of gameplay wise, but when you die, start from ground one and go back again.
You have to go get your resource. So roguelike, Dark Souls, Demon Souls was like one of the first roguelikes that made the market.
I think what makes Dark Souls so special is like also the character designs. It's like the gameplay. Yeah, they revolutionized that gameplay, but it's also just the world, and then just the story. The way that they just breadcrumb you story. They let you kind of just
Explore the world.
see the way they set it up is very interesting because they really set it in as like if you really want to explore a world and find every little thing, if you want to go on a real adventure with real danger, this is the game for you.
I'm a hater for Elden Ring.
Because you get
I'm being honest
sucked
with you.
in.
Because I know I know this for a fact. It already since announced it's game of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. No,
so
dude.
late.
but
they-
I think it
though.
deserves it. I think it deserves Game of the Year.
Yeah, but it's like
I guarantee you now you're going to see 15 other games that's going to what they did with the open world genre is going to change because of Elden Ring.
I honestly,
They're I can already tell you they're going to remap it. The
I know
way
I
they
haven't
did
played it, but I don't get it. I mean, it's like to me, I get it and play it.
Yeah.
So back off. You kind of
No. I'm
Like-
gonna agree with you because
But-
I'm your type of gamer.
because it's like I just think it's just literally a Dark Souls game. Just give you more freedom. That's it. I don't see nothing special about it.
It's the world elements and the story elements that Elden Ring has are like real. Everything is like really
Refined.
polished,
Yeah,
and
okay.
it's a very great gameplay experience. If you want like a sandbox game where you can go and explore and like get challenged by all the enemies around you, it is a very great experience. It's like Breath of the Wild for like the Dark Souls people.
Yeah.
That's really what the gameplay
Encouraging
philosophy is.
exploration and all that shit.
Yeah.
It's structured better than Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is like a big sandbox where you could just go anywhere. Dark Souls has a structural way where, like, if you get to this end of the, like, if you get over here, you know, this is like, you can tell that this is like for a higher end purpose.
So explain to me, like, when you die in so Demon Souls or Bloodborne makes sense when you die. How does Elden Ring work? 'Cause it's open world.
There's save points.
Or you say like
It's-
There's
they
like
have bonfires. and
bonfires.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's waypoints where you're like, okay, I saved. I'm gonna go fight a boss or like something
Yeah,
like
they're
that.
called shards of grace in Elden Ring, and then so that when you die, you just respawn to the nearest one, and then you have
same
to go
way,
get your
but just
souls.
open. Yeah, got you.
Just open world.
Yeah.
Elden Ring is a phenomenal game, and the Dark Souls, every game from Software has been good.
Yeah,
It's all
I'm not
of the
discrediting
clones.
them. I just don't get it. Like I don't.
All of the clones piss me off, and I'm tired of them. I'm fucking.
They made a
fond
new
of-
sequel to that game too, by the way. The one you
Which
mentioned
one?
it, the Lords of.
Lords
Oh
of the
yeah,
Fallen? They made a
they
sequel
call
to
it
that?
the
Lords of the
Lords.
Fallen,
There's
yeah.
Lords of the Fallen and the Lords.
It was
That's
free
stupid.
on. You have it on Xbox, don't you?
Lords
Yeah,
of the Fallen.
yeah.
I think I have it on PS5.
It's also installed in my Xbox.
Never touched it.
It's not a good game.
I played it for like 10 minutes, and I was like,
That
you can't copy the formula that another game used to win and
You
like
can.
pretend to be
Tunic
as
does
good
it.
at it. What'd you say?
Tunic does it.
Well, yeah, but Tunic they're inspired by Zelda.
That's what they done.
Souls like that is a blatant ripoff of like a gameplay by gameplay just steal of the formula.
So
It's not the same thing.
Watch
Tunic is
Dogs
playing homage.
is similar to not Watch Dogs. Saints Row is similar to Call it Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto and Saints Row is a bootleg of Grand Theft Auto.
I mean, originally it was,
yeah.
but I'm saying like mechanically now.
Mechanically, now they diverge, and now it's like
Gotcha.
its own crazy thing. But like all of those like
Saints was
Souls
running
like
to, yeah, okay.
are there's like, oh, let's do what Elden Ring did and let's make it a Souls like because that's a really popular genre right now. But they don't include any of the interesting things that make a Souls like interesting. Just the mechanic of like dying and respawning.
They just did it for mechanical
Yeah,
reasons.
like
Not-
the fucking Code Vein anime Souls like that came out. That game is so unplayable.
Code
to me.
Vein. You
Code
mean
Vein.
like the people who made Yeah, Code Vein.
Yeah, it's
the,
like anime. It's an anime Dark Souls,
No, it's not.
not Scarlet Nexus.
Isn't it just like Scarlet Nexus?
No. It's a Dark Souls game.
I think I know what
It
you're
is
talking
anime
about.
Dark Souls.
When I said a new Japanese game from Team Ninja, and they said it's a Souls game, I'm like, turn off.
Yeah.
Let's make a fucking Ninja Gaiden game already. That's the original horror games back in the day.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden is pretty good.
Have you played any? You played Bloodborne.
No, I never played Bloodborne.
Which Dark
I
Souls
played
have you played?
The first one I generally played was Demon Souls.
Ooh, that's not a good one to start on.
That's a remake. They repolished the controls.
Yeah,
But
that game looks good, but that game is too not fun.
Don't shit on this game because the ring. Stop.
It's not fun.
It's
No,
not.
that
Demon Souls
game-
Is,
that
Demon Souls
game-
is genuinely the most challenging of them all to like get through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it.
I like to be authentic.
You have to be an actual masochist. I'm not. No one is having fun. It's just work.
No, people have fun in that game. I have fun. I just know it's hard. I haven't beat it. Not going to beat it.
That's how I play Elden Ring. I was just like, oh, this is great. And
Elden
then-
Ring also gives you like because there's such a lack of story. You can play and that is like a true RPG like experience. Like you can just body and make your own story as your own character.
Yeah, there are RPGs. Yeah, it had RPG elements. I mean,
See, that's not my experience with Elden Ring. I get really frustrated with Souls likes,
but you like them.
but I like the gameplay loop. There's just like a lot of elements that I really.
Did you
hate.
beat Elden Ring?
No, I've never finished one, but I don't have to finish one
My
to like
girlfriend
it.
has finished Elden Ring 3 times.
God damn.
Yeah, she's got 200 hours on it.
See, this is what I mean. Like this is like people like once you kind of get in there, you get really into
That's
it.
what the original Mega Man games are. You're designed to lose and learn, and when you get their powers, you can figure out that power stronger than the enemy's powers and all that shit.
Yeah,
like
and
a loop.
that's really like the design philosophy behind games like Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I tell you, and also another thing, like what they do with that is super interesting. Like you know how there's like parodies of like when you hear like in like a video game or like a TV show or something, parodies like these RPGs where it's like they're the character running around with a sword and stuff, and they're like, oh, I can just go here. They're never really like video games. Like FromSoft games are actually like that. They actually do the parody properly.
Oh yeah, like if you see something in the distance, you can go.
You can go there.
Yeah.
There's one boss. What's his name? Yorn in Dark Souls 3, where he's a giant, and he will fucking just destroy you. But like you can actually sit there and fight him, slash him, and just micro damage him until he's dead, which is really really hard. Or you can one shot his ass if you just read a bunch of lore and you found this one sword that's just for him. You point it at him and it just does half his health damage.
Good
Done.
Lord.
That is
cool thing.
that is what they built. It's like this insanely like an actual fucking thing where it's like that's an actual god, but you can find this secret weapon.
It's like get Breath of the Wild. You can go to the final boss if you want to.
Yeah, it's just like that.
Just like that. Yeah.
And
Pretty much.
Elden
Someone
Ring
did that.
restructured that open world elements of where it's just go wherever you want. This is very hard if you go over here. They intentionally put one extremely hard area at the beginning so you can learn that lesson early.
I'm thinking.
You can also you can max out your level and then just fucking one shot everything too if you want to.
I ain't do open world games no more. They're exhausting as
The
fuck.
Ubisoft exhausted a lot of people from open world games. Like the Ubisoft level design is responsible for a lot of the open world fatigue
Yeah,
that's present.
Hard.
It's like all the markers, the Dying Lights, the Legion, the Watchdogs, the Assassin's Creed.
Do you guys remember when Elden Ring came out and then someone took a bunch of the place marker maps from like Origin or something or Odyssey and they put it on Elden Ring and they're like, this is what it looks like.
I saw a version of it that it was like that meme, and then they just kept adding hard elements from different games.
Yeah.
At one point, they added like the fucking Halo 3 mini map.
Yeah, have a mini map.
Hit marker.
I wonder how what a new Assassin's Creed going to do because people claim they want to go back to the original format, but when they
I think it's gonna really divide a lot of
Yeah,
people.
'cause
I think a lot of people are not gonna like it.
because they only go back, they're like, oh, I miss open world.
They're like, this is fucking. Someone's gonna say this is boring.
Yeah.
So what the fuck happened? Because there's an Assassin's Creed in Japan, but there's also an Assassin's Creed.
This is.
back
I
in
don't understand why they wanted to do this. They announced 2 more games after that. They said they're gonna stop doing yearly releases,
Good.
and then. But then they announced the next 2 fucking games after that.
So there are 2 games. There's a Japanese.
No,
game.
there's 3 games. So there's Mirage. The Mirage is the next one coming out.
But look
And
at the
then
pricing.
in the future, they're going to do a Japanese one and a Chinese one.
Are they
Gotcha.
going Chinese too?
Yeah.
So Mirage is the one where we go back to Altair's timeline.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like it's more linear and
I hope they fix it. Yeah, they can do with the shit that they were doing.
no, that's the
the
thing.
others.
That it's gonna be one of those games where Jordan's gonna be divisive probably because the newer fans are used to the open world.
If they
format.
change it enough, if they may just scale it back a little bit. I don't think they could. If they promote that they're going to go back to basics on this one, then I think they have to fully commit to it. They can't
story,
just
yeah.
They have to go
half-ass
balls
it.
in.
And like judging from this price, it's not $70. It's $50. So
That's
it's
interesting.
already like a smaller game.
It's a triple. It's a double. So that might actually get out quicker. Ooh, that's
It's gonna be like a
interesting.
25 hour.
So that might actually make sense on why they announced 2 more
Yeah.
games. Well, no, that doesn't really
So
excuse
we get
them.
like a half a game and then like
this feel like a side. It feel like a Miles Morales situation.
that's weird.
I don't.
You know?
I
Should
feel.
be 30 if it's that.
I don't know. Do you guys
So
ever feel
I think
cheated?
I'm saying like, huh?
Do you guys ever feel cheated when you guys play those games?
No, not at
No,
all.
I love Miles Morales. I would rather have. I would pay.
It's like eating cookie dough.
No, I would pay.
Like,
It was
money.
good though.
It's good, yeah, but you know, a warm ooey gooey cookie would have been better.
I don't know. I fucking.
I
love
They're
it.
both satisfied.
Just leave
That's
it.
all I need.
Just leave it a little more time in the oven.
I'm one of those people that I would pay $60 for like a solid 7-hour experience, 5-hour experience, than like $30 for like a constantly replayable game.
That game, spoiler alert, that Giga Bash game is not that fun.
That is not it.
I gotta write a review. on
Ain't
this.
it,
That's,
Chip?
that's spoiler alert. I'm doing.
Those are the easier ones to write though, when you can just dog on it.
No, I don't hate the game. It
Tay's
just-
gonna sit down. And like, I got that dog in me today.
But you see the review next week.
Yeah. No, I get that. But I don't feel cheated by games like Morales because it's like the gameplay is so fun. I was just like, oh yeah, I played it for 6 hours. I'm done. I'll revisit it every once in a while.
I feel cheated in the way of like, I'd rather just got a full game.
I think they could have been more upfront in the marketing
They did.
about that. I don't remember them being.
Every time we talk about Miles Morales, I always remember when me and Tay saw the reaction. Tay's like losing his mind, and then I'm sitting there stone faced because I can tell that I'm like, no, it's like 2 years. This is way too soon. This is going to be like DLC. And then there's one comment like, what's that guy look so depressed? I'm like, because I knew in my mind, in my face, you could see it. I'm like, this is not a sequel. This is not a full game.
You know, it's a sequel, but it's just like it's not a mainline game. It's a mainline game. Sorry,
it's just a short experience. It's just a short experience.
Yeah.
And,
it's not, but it's not really that good.
What? I love Miles Morales.
The story,
something's awesome.
The story is about as good as any other Spider-Man game story.
I'll tell you this though,
Miles, Spider-Man wasn't like the story was like. Probably like a 7.
Crockett, just say you hate black people.
Wait. So, no, go back. What story are you talking about?
Spider-Man PS4.
No, that story is better
it's okay.
Miles Morales.
It's okay.
No, that story, understand.
Dude, some of the villains are like, what? I mean, him and Otto is good, and then him and Aunt May at the end. But everyone else, I could care less.
Yeah, there was a history there. He already did it. He's later in his career. He already fought those guys. But they weren't the focal point though.
Yeah,
the Spider-Man PS4 story is really
better than all the fucking movies by far.
I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, you got like 30 hours for them to stretch their legs.
Yeah, but understood what Peter Parker is. That's like.
Here's the thing I also want to bring up is like, do they even? You think we're gonna start seeing a decline in movies and more in like more of like series? Because I feel like that's a direction a lot of people are wanting kind of to go now. People don't really want to do movies anymore. They want to kind of do like 10-episode series where they're like, or 6-episode series.
On the streaming services, sure.
Not stream. Well, but like sometimes like someone doesn't want to fit, or like if you do a book adaptation, a lot of stuff gets cut out, and no one wants to watch like. This is also a weird thing. Is like, oh, I don't want to watch a 2-hour movie, but I will watch this 10-hour season.
Because I say that argument, and I said I don't want to watch a 4-hour movie, and then people would just be like, "Oh, you want Stranger Things?" Like, no, I don't. You get one episode out of me a fucking night. Like, I'm not a binger. Sorry, just tangent. I meant to cut you off, but tangent. People that go like, "Oh, people will watch fucking a season of Stranger Things." Shut the fuck up. No, we don't. Most people don't binge 5 episodes of Stranger Things in one night.
I feel like I'm getting old now. Like,
what are you talking about? People absolutely Stone Ocean. This is why like the Netflix.
That's that JoJo shit.
Yeah, people watch the entire thing in one sitting, and then they're like,
the one, the girl, right?
Yeah. Okay. People watch the entire thing in one sitting, and then there's no marketing for it. They're like literally it goes like all the fan interactions and all the things that generate like people to go watch it more.
Well, that's a generation.
People are fucking animals.
It's a generational difference too, because like
I will say though, sorry to cut you off, but I will say with the Stranger Things though, it's interesting because that show stayed in the zeitgeist for a long time because of the TikTok audios.
3 weeks, a month.
It was for like 2 months. It was exhausting.
Yeah. I stopped Stranger. I don't remember season 2. I know I watched season 2, but
season 2 was not good.
Yeah,
it's not
anything past season 1 wasn't that good.
Yeah, really? Season 1 hit the mark.
It's great. Is it full season?
If you go watch, people love grow up. Go watch Super 8.
No one remembers that.
Go
the audience
Super
does
8.
not watch Super. They were born in 2008.
Yeah, and they need to wake up and go watch Super 8. Go watch Super 8, and then while you're at it, if you like that Jeffrey Dahmer bullshit, go watch My Friend Dahmer. That's a fucking good movie.
Or just don't watch any Dahmer shit at all. I feel like we don't need them.
Shut up before I eat you. Eat your heart.
I read about this guy. I haven't watched it, but I read about it the other day. What I was going to say. Yeah, the generation difference is because like we grew up watching waiting for the next episode to watch, and then so used to watch it in one night or two, and that's it. Mm-hmm. So that's why they're complaining about it.
People are now shifting into wanting like a weekly delivery.
That's how it used to be.
Yeah, and Netflix is actually House of Dragon is doing that now.
Yeah. And that's because that's the way that it works better.
And I'm sure that's exciting as fuck too, isn't it? Because it's like Game of Thrones again, right? I remember people talking about Game of Thrones on Twitter.
Yeah, I was talking to a guy at work yesterday about it. I was like, "Hey, baby, you watch the new Game of Thrones?"
Some people hate this show.
No, this was
people hate the last season of the show.
Yeah, they botched it. But
what's the one people hate? Lord of the Rings.
Rings of Power.
I ain't seen anyone talk about Rings of Power.
Everything that I've seen about Rings of Power has been bad. They hate it. And it's like some people hate it because they're racist, and then a lot of people are like, "This show's not
folks,
that good."
I made that show happen. You better watch that fucking show.
You made that show. Did you call it? Did you say that they were going to make it?
No, I work at Amazon.
That's so funny.
We did that.
Yeah.
You did that? You better pick it up, man, because they
I work 40 hours a week for you guys to watch that fucking TV show.
they don't like it, man.
My fucking tax money went to that show.
Some of the boxes, one box probably did help pay for that.
I swear to God, when you walk into Amazon, it's so, I forgot to tell you, it's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
that when we walk in Amazon, there's screens on the walls.
Yeah.
They had a fucking ad of the Lord of the Rings thing there.
Yeah.
That's so. I felt like
It's dystopian, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
They live in actually in Cyberpunk
It's so
2077.
fucking weird. Like, oh, I'm walking here and it's an Amazon TV show.
Yeah. I'm walking to my work and I'm getting advertised in the place that I'm work.
Yeah, it was.
Sucks.
Dude, every day we get a little bit closer to idiocracy.
You're already there.
People want to say that every day we get a little bit closer to cyberpunk, but
we're getting so close to idiocracy.
Yeah. Cyberpunk, like just like adverts all over the place, like sex sells everywhere.
That's the
like,
aesthetic of it.
Just the whole situation. People use that instead of like idiocracy as like a marker for like how dystopian marketing is.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And it's like no.
I heard when I heard Joe Rogan talking about getting The Rock as the president, and I'm like,
God, no.
didn't we have in Idiocracy there was a wrestler as the president? I'm like, holy shit! And people would vote for him.
Yeah.
People would absolutely vote for The Rock as
Shit,
president.
Kanye was voting. People vote. He did go and fuck. He did do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, but anyone can do it. I found it out with Trump president. I didn't know anyone can literally.
Yeah,
I can.
I can't do it.
Huh?
I can't do it.
There's a age
try to- I
requirement.
would
There's an
ban
age
anime.
requirement. That's a
I would ban anime. That's what I would do.
ban anime.
Just make it illegal.
Anime is illegal.
You could ban it. All you got to do is just put a
All the weeps are gonna Naruto run towards the White House.
Not a Congress gonna disagree.
just put a what is it?
Yeah.
Just put a what is it? A tariff or something? No, it's not a tariff.
A bill.
An embargo.
Embargo on Japan. That's it. Put an embargo on Japan. That's banning anime right
Like
there.
an anime version. I'm just a bill.
What?
I want to reanimate that. Remember that?
Oh, I'm just a bill. A stinky little bill.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You never watched that growing up?
I don't think
When
so.
was that made?
Like probably in the 70s.
Yeah, well, that has such
60s,
a. What
60s
is the
probably.
name of it?
I'm just a bill.
No, the kids, the Junction Function kids, or
Fuck, that's a request.
what is that? God, they used to show it to us all the time as a kid. It's this
Junction
weirdly
Function?
animated show about like these kids would talk about.
I was right. 1976. And it's called I'm Just a Bill.
What is it called? But what is the name of the cartoon?
I'm Just a Bill.
No, you idiot! Like the name of the show.
There wasn't no.
That's
show.
a show.
No, it wasn't.
There's a bunch of kids.
Hang on. It's called Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock. That's what it is.
I've never seen
They teach
Crockett.
you.
I never knew this was a show. That was just like one separate thing.
No, it's like they have it. I
Why
remember
did you know that?
they showed us all the time. They showed us little cartoons. The little cartoons would talk about like the light, the electric company or something. So it was such a weird thing. It's like the electric company, yada yada yada, and then like they would teach you also
You don't fucking
word
remember.
functions.
Don't try. It's
I'm
years
just
ago.
a bill.
That's funny,
A stinky little bird.
guys.
We didn't even talk about fall food.
No,
we don't need to. Fuck fall. Say
What
something.
do you mean?
No.
fuck
Say
fall?
something.
No, let's go outside right now. Let's throw hands.
Say something. I know
You're
waiting
gonna
for
be
your
weak
reaction.
in the cold. I'll
It's
beat
already,
your ass.
Yeah,
If you
you're
put
right.
the-
I'm about to say that I'm
He'll
already
die
weak.
if you put the air at 65.
Huh?
Cold weather is the best. All my mental illnesses get cured in fall.
It's like a personal problem.
It's just like I feel happier. I feel better.
What?
What'd you say?
What are you looking at?
What the fuck?
What do you mean?
He quoted my tweet.
What?
Is that your tweet?
They literally quoted my tweet.
And by the way, you think I see
You'll never say to me ever again that I don't make banger tweets.
No,
if
no,
you
no.
just
Yeah,
subconsciously tweet it, like
He
you quoted my
didn't
tweet.
quote tweet it, but I wish he at me.
Yeah.
Like you fucking slick. I saw your tweet after I tweeted my shit. I think I'm stupid. I ain't gonna give him attention though.
What was
I think I'm stupid. I say I fucking hate today's weather. He's like, I love today's weather.
It was
something like that.
It was so
I
funny.
saw that and I laughed. I showed it to Libby and I just went, look at these two fucking opposite men.
If you literally look at the time, I am 4 seconds behind what that I saw him. I like almost like live tweet it,
That's
and then
so
I'm like,
funny.
I love.
Yeah. Well, I woke up when it's freezing. I'm already like, I'm gonna die today.
We might actually die this weekend.
I'm gonna get rain.
yeah.
There's a hurricane coming
Oh,
Saturday.
Florida might be out of the picture.
After
After
this,
this.
I was supposed to go to Outer Banks this week.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You ain't going nowhere.
I thought it was last week. I got my days wrong. It was supposed to be this.
I'm
week.
supposed to go to Scary Ones tomorrow. That ain't happening.
yeah.
Yeah,
Good
you
luck.
can.
It's gonna be raining and too windy
Tomorrow's windy.
Well, we're under a state of emergency right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way that they can
Everyone
even
on
be allowed
that
to open
post
up.
is like, it's just Reno. It's gonna be Reno water.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
I need to go to the store and
You know
get some
Highland anyways.
bread, milk. What the fuck is it? Bread and milk.
Gotta get some bread and
Why is it bread and milk? It's like, bro.
You guys know that I watched that guy for years before that meme, right?
What meme?
That's the video from them. I gotta get that bread and milk.
Oh no, but like we're just making fun of the fact that everybody fucking goes get bread and milk at the grocery store. Dude, in Puerto Rico, that's like the first. Whenever there's hurricane season, you have to go in like the first hour of them saying that a hurricane's coming, because otherwise you're just not gonna have food.
Hurricane season.
Yeah,
It'd be fine.
Did you have any family over there when it got hit?
I have an uncle. They weren't too bad. The hurricane hit the west coast of Puerto Rico. They're on the east coast of Puerto Rico.
They didn't have it was a Cat 3, then it turned to Cat 4.
Yeah.
No, it was Cat
Midway.
1.
Huh.
It was a category 1.
The way it's angled, it's like it's skidding still water while it's on the fucking land.
Yeah.
So it's constantly
It's just feeding itself.
feeding itself. Yeah.
Feed
So-
me the rock.
Huh?
Dude, if a category 5 ever hit Puerto Rico, it would literally just wipe it. There would be nothing
That's
out
almost
there.
what Maria did. Maria was a Cat 4.
There's a Cat 5. That's not a thing.
A cat 5 is killing it. Did you guys see that tweet? I retweeted it. There was a news guy and he was
Jordan,
like,
I never see it. No, I tweeted that shit. You got it from me.
no, you got it from me. I tweeted it first.
You sent it to the chat after I tweeted it out. He always does this.
I didn't send it to the chat.
Mom, Dad, it's okay.
Huh?
It's okay. Stop fighting, Mom and Dad, please.
The guy was like,
You're gonna die.
and everyone's gonna die.
I love this guy.
And then he's like, your kids will die.
I think that cop, you talking about your freedoms?
Oh, the
Think about
weatherman
it.
guy. Yeah, yeah,
Think
yeah.
about
Yeah.
a cop come save and see your body or some shit.
What's that?
Yeah. It's like, what about that cop's freedom when he has to come and pull you out of the wreckage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy ain't wrong. I like this guy.
Yeah.
Me
Me too.
like
Who are you? I don't know who you guys are talking
It's a
about.
video.
the news guy. It's the same video.
The same
You just
video.
saw a portion of it.
Oh.
I found a full video on YouTube and clipped it out.
The guy with that huge screen behind him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw the video on Tay's Instagram.
Dude,
Twitter.
Yeah.
dude, there's nothing funnier when you're trying. Let's say like when you're at break. I don't know if you guys have a break room at your job.
It's really.
What?
Do you go on break at work
Yes.
and you go into a break room? You guys have a little break room with little
I
microwaves.
go
and-
outside. I have a little I take a little hot girl walk.
All right. Well,
What? Hot girl walk? What's that?
Adrian was explaining that to me the other day. I was like, we were gonna go on a hot girl walk. I'm like, what the hell is a hot girl walk?
I think he just made it up. That's
No, that's a thing
It's
apparently
yeah. Just walk outside.
in the
take
wellness community.
Oh,
take a little mental break.
a hot girl walk.
Anyway, I was sitting in the break room and there's like 15 people and I always have my headphones in and stuff.
Yeah.
I watched that fucking video Tay posted on Twitter.
No video.
The one where there's this dude, it's a cop and he's like holding a cat. He's holding this
Shit.
cat
Oh.
and he's like,
Sure, don't take the
and-
story of the video.
wait. He's holding this cat and the cat is like fidgeting and he's like trying to like, he's like, you could come adopt this cat.
Yeah.
Like, and give
cat.
us a good home. And then the cat is like
His name's Pinky the
resisting.
cat.
Absolutely resisting. And then like the cat gets away from it and he's got it on a leash and he's like trying to
Cat's
pull it
fucking
back.
jumping.
And then there's this woman comes off screen and she got a box. She's like, come on, just get in it. And they cannot get a hold of this cat, dude. They cannot get a hold of the cat. And then he's like, oh fuck it. He lets go of the leash.
Yeah.
The cat like comes back. It crawls up. It starts making a loop up his leg. The cat came back and made it and then it bites into him and he goes, ah!
I swear to God, I woke up at 4 o'clock. That's the first video I fucking see. I am fucking yelling.
Dude, when he made that scream, I was sitting there convulsing at like work. I was like sitting there shaking. I'm like, don't laugh really hard
you
right
don't
now.
laugh in public like that. I do it all over.
Dude, no, it's dead quiet in the break rooms. I was like, I can't laugh. It's like
Why?
there's a vein cut off the top of my forehead. I'm like this.
That means you had personality. I laugh hard.
Dude, I was like, dude, I think it was at 9 a.m. I think it's it was the first break of the day. I was sitting there like, oh my
Dude,
god.
I remember I never forget the fucking Elizabeth Olsen TikTok you sent me. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
Oh
so
my
fucking
Mommy
funny.
Milker one or whatever the fuck.
Mommy Milker.
I was like,
Ah, shit.
it's like
I was trying to.
I've been a good boy, mommy.
Wait, what do you say?
I was a Milky Wilkie from
It's such a stupid video.
that audio. But dude, the one part of that video that kills me is like the.
I don't remember.
We're so far in the weeds on this topic.
Yeah, this is-
What are we? Anyway, fall food.
How that break
What?
it
All
down?
right.
Just start talking about full food and cut it into the next.
Straight
episode.
into like just talking about. We gotta stop talking about TikToks on here. No one knows what we're talking about. Anyway,
Tickcast.
top tier tall. Actually, I mean, yeah, chicken pot pie. That's like a fall food, right? It's a pie.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
a
it's
pie.
I would say chicken pot pie is a. What do you mean? I don't like fall. You don't like fall foods? You don't like pumpkin spice? What's in that right now? It's probably nothing good. You don't know how to order a fucking
It's
Starbucks.
just like caramel vanilla.
Yeah, that's how I thought.
know
That's what I
how to
thought.
order it.
I don't. I hate coffee culture. We talked about this before.
We do. Yeah, we do. I hate coffee
No,
culture
let
too.
me break it down to you.
Let's hear it. Break it down to me.
Okay, right
Tell-
now.
tell me,
both
Sway.
of you, right now.
Give you 5 minutes.
Not 5 minutes, a minute.
Yeah.
Because since you love fall so much, you should know.
You're halfway into your minute.
Tell me, what's a fall food to you?
Fall food. Pumpkin pie off the dome. Sweet potato pie off the dome.
Turkey.
Pumpkin spice. Turkey.
Chicken roast.
Meat roast.
Meat roast. Pot roast. It's comfort food, Tay.
Yes.
It's fucking comfort
Okay,
food, man.
Apple spice and everything nice.
Is there something different about that?
Yeah.
I'm fucking black. This is normal to me for a fucking dinner.
I mean,
Sweet
true,
potato pie?
True.
That or chicken roast?
You only
pot
have that
roast,
near
beef
like
roast?
you don't eat that in
Jordan,
middle of summer.
you're the fucking country. You find sweet potato, you get it and make a pie. Come on.
What?
He's white country though, so there is a difference.
Nah,
there.
there's like it's about the same.
Yeah, but I know where you're coming from. I know that's like
That's what I said. What do you
that's
mean by
typical
fall food? Like
but
Fall
like
food,
it's
yeah.
all the spices, the spice
pumpkin
wine,
spice, I would give it to you.
the apple cider, the hot
Ciders.
cocoa, the cute little coffees, the
Coffee, everyone
pumpkin
drink coffee
stuff
every damn day.
No,
Millions of
but it's
people.
like it feels good in the middle of fall because it's cold outside and you can sit outside with your little cup
Soups.
and like not burn yourself
No.
out in the sun
Chili.
and drink a nice warm
No.
coffee.
Chili.
Soup, chili.
It's outside. It's chilly.
Yeah.
You eat some chili, bro.
Eat in the summer.
It's in the name.
In spring.
It's in the sauce.
You're a fucking freak of nature with summer.
I'll tell you what.
I
You
don't know.
So what,
spring?
is ice cream summer food?
Yes.
Yeah.
The fuck you gonna? You know what else? Salad.
What?
Cold,
Salad's a summer food.
cold, wet salad.
That's a summer
That's
food.
that's spring. That's what you like.
In fall, you want something that'll like fill you up and warm you up from the inside. In summer, you want something that'll cool you down. So you eat a nice little dainty little salad in summer.
You wouldn't eat soup in the middle of like 90-degree weather.
I mean, I do it, but I'm usually in my apartment. That is at a
See for breakfast.
cool
before.
68 degrees.
Beef soup.
For breakfast?
Yeah.
I mean, but
Years
more power
ago.
to you.
It was delicious. Some lady made it.
Fucking, yeah, it's tasty. But yeah, comfort food.
I'm
It's
so
like you
sick
go
of
outside,
this.
it's cold. You eat some nice little hot cocoa, some nice little
And it's
soup.
great outside and wet and ugly.
Not wet.
no,
It's cold.
See, this is why.
We're in North Carolina.
No,
It ain't
no.
the fucking beautiful shit you see on TV.
No.
Oh, when you're around trees. All right, look.
yeah.
Fall is the most vibrant color of the entire year,
Where?
and it's
Because all the
right
trees are
next to
dying?
the most grayest part of the year.
Yeah. Winter is what you hate.
I
Fall is like winter down here.
No, winter
It-
gets way colder and everything's
that
dead.
varies.
Yeah.
It's inconsistent in North Carolina. So you can't justify that
Fall is the
argument.
prettiest time of year.
No, it ain't.
It's the most elite.
It's beautiful in the spring and summer.
Dude, no. You know what's in spring? Pollen, allergies. I can't fucking breathe. Bees, ow, stinging me. Ah!
You're an outside person because I love seeing nature.
I like being
beautiful
outside, bro.
like
I
that.
like taking a nice little hot girl walk.
Yeah, me too. I just like
Guess
to
me
do it
too,
when it's
then.
65-degree weather.
Because when it comes to summer and spring, I stay outside the most. And I just enjoy the fuck
But
out
it's
of
just
it.
like I can't leave my windows down because all the pollen's gonna get in it.
You're
I got
just built
sick
different,
last
Tay.
year like that.
You're just built
Or no, this year.
Yeah, you are. I'm a thick brown man. I want nothing to do with the sun. I want nothing to do with it.
You dye your hair white, Santa Claus already. Man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ho 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 over here.
Ho, ho,
Huh?
ho. Ho, 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 I love when you get lost in the joke that he made.
Yeah.
I said he looked like Santa Claus.
Yeah, you give me a white
If you
beard.
we take one of those. Do you guys remember those little spray paint things that you could dye your hair with?
Yeah.
You just spray it in there. We just get a big thing of that and we just spray Bryan down.
Does Asian cultures believe in is Santa Claus a universal thing?
Yeah, there's like Asian Santa, Black Santa.
Black Santa is American Santa, though. Right?
It's the same Santa.
Short Santa, tall Santa.
Is Black Santa just a racial domicile of Santas?
Yeah, that's it. He just growing up, we used to put Christmas lights around my family's yards and
Yeah.
stuff. Like go to my grandma's put Christmas lights. They had like Santa Claus. Sometimes he's white,
Sometimes he's
he's
black.
black, and I never questioned it. But
The black Santa Clauses are my favorite thing to look at in like any of the Christmas decors. They are so funny to me
Why are they funny, Brian?
because they're
What's funny about race?
about a black Santa?
What's funny about
Because
race?
they put him.
Just say you hate black
the
people.
funny, the funniest thing that I
did you
saw.
just say Django Unchained was a comedy?
You say your favorite movie is 12 Years a Slave?
All right, we gotta end this.
You say
episode.
the first part of 12 Years a Slave is your favorite part?
we gotta end the episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching the episode. We will see you next week on the HeadKanon, on the HeadKanon, HK podcast.
And if you guys like this, if you like this video, give us a like. If you dislike it, give us a dislike.
And we will see you next week. Make sure to check out Crockett's Cyberpunk Edge Runners review.
Yeah.
And Tay's got a couple of reviews coming up soon for Gigabash.
Also, if you guys could do this one thing, if you guys are watching this or listening to this on any
I'm about to say that.
like listening services,
Rate us.
yeah, give it. If you don't care, give us a rating. You can give us a bad rating if you want, but give us a 5-star. If you made it this far, come on, give me the stars.
Those likes and ratings actually make people see you more.
Yeah, they help a lot. They boost up a lot in the
and even if you're watching this on YouTube, even commenting on the video or just liking it and then sharing it like that, it helps us a lot. So because we can keep making these videos for you guys. Because if you're making it to the end, you're obviously probably enjoy it at some degree. So if you want to support the show and help us out, just that small amount. It will really go a long way. So, but I'm gonna stop yammering because I don't like begging. Yeah. I don't. Please, give me your like.
Please, a crumb of
please.
likes.
We do this every week. Please. Anyway.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Bye.